After I have made some pictures for Universal, I am going to ask Mr. Laemmle to let me have a woman star and a director so that I can go back to Germany and make 1 or 2 pictures there under American auspices. Embodying my own experience in picture making in America and adapting that with a certain German technique and method, then I would like to bring back to America quite a sizable cast from European countries and make a picture which would be understandable by the temperaments and habits of thoughts of all countries. This is the ideal toward which I have set my face. I have frequently had occasion to remind Europeans that America is different and more successful, because America considers motion picture an art, and the industry that goes to make them as something serious, as an integral part of the life of the American people, as a national institution. I have told my friends in Europe that everybody in America considers the picture as something which has entered intimately into the life of the masses, and I have pointed to the attitude of the press and pulpit, of educators, statesmen, writers, artists. I have discovered that the idea and the ideal which I had cherished for years had also taken hold in America. The internationalization of the motion picture. Foremost among them was Mr. Laemmle, who in his talks with me pointed out that he too has advocated frequently in speech and writings the idea which I have preached. That determined me more than anything else to associate myself with Universal. I, of course, am not blind to the advantages which America offers to the screen artist's earning power. But I did pretty well in Europe, and it was not the dollar in the first place which induced me to forsake temporarily my native country. It was the prospect of seeing my dream, internationalization of the picture, coming nearer to realization. America, for instance, has a type of screen actor: Reginald Denny, Harold Lloyd, John Gilbert, Ronald Colman, all America's own. Europe is deficient in respect to young leading men. The strongest element of interest that American pictures have for Europe are the presence of players of this character. Wholesome, dashing, handsome men who portray the ideal that all people like to see, who are to audiences all over. Not only actors, but living human beings, picturing a life of which the people know. Europe has few of them. For one reason, because all Europe has taken a far gloomier outlook on life than young, virile, prosperous America. Well, this interview was given a long time ago, in 1927. So how did my dream of the internationalization of movies turn out? I think it worked out well, and in fact, one of the last pictures I made is one of the best examples. The film is Casablanca, and it became one of the finest films thanks to its wealth of international talent. Of course, some key players such as Humphrey Bogart and Claude Rains were American-based, but many others were World War II refugees, including myself, as well as Ingrid Bergman, Paul Henreid, Marcel Dalio, S.Z. Sakal, Peter Lorre, Kurt Boy, among many others. Even the director, Michael Curtiz, had first made his mark as a successful director in Hungary. In short, my dream came true.